only time I took a game off is when I couldn't walk. The thing about taking games off is your games, your seasons, and your career go by really, really quickly. So you want to make sure you don't miss any of those moments. The other part about that is there are kids in the crowd and families in the crowd. This will be the only time they get a chance to see you. They save up their hard-earned money to watch you perform. So you can walk and perform and get there and perform. Strong words from Kobe. We are joined by FS1 NBA analyst Matt Barnes. It's great to have you this morning on this one, especially because you've been a teammate of Kobe's, and you've now seen all these superstars taking this time resting. Whose side are you on, Matt?
I see both sides. I see both sides completely fair. I think, I completely understand where Kobe's coming from. There's no such thing as load management. I think load management is like a new term that just came out a year or two ago. So sports was, I know the only time I sat was when I was suspended. The only time, like you said, the only time he didn't play was when he couldn't walk. So I understand and respect where he's coming from. When I wanted to be out there every single game, but I think along with the game changing, all aspects of the game change. And this load management is something that's very new, and it is what it is. I definitely respect guys wanting to be more healthy or 100% healthy before they finally go out, or close to 100% healthy, such as Kawhi. And I'm hearing that Kyrie Irving is going to take a little, get some load management down the stretch. So, like I said, whether we agree with it or not, it's just the new NBA, and we kind of have to understand it and go with it.
Times changes.
Right.
And you know what? Had Kobe taken some of those back-to-backs or some of those 3 games in 4 nights, maybe down the stretch, we wouldn't have seen what we saw from Kobe. And so I get it. New fans in the crowd, maybe for the first time. But Skip, I went to the doctor the other day, and he wasn't there. But they called me. They said, now, he's not going to be in on the day you're supposed to come. Now, you can still come and see the other guy, or you can wait for him to return. That's just the way it is, Skip Bayless. I'm sorry.
What was he doing? Playing golf?
I don't know what he was doing, but I wanted.
Did you wait?
No, I waited him out. I waited him out.
Did you?
Then you want to see LeBron James? And I get it, Skip. I do. I understand. But now, and Michael Jordan played and Magic played unless he was hurt, and Bird played. But this is not the era. This is not the time of that, Skip. In football, there was a different time where we tried to knock each other completely out of the game. Those days are over. So the players evolve, and the fans' thinking and the evaluation of how these players and what they're doing needs to change. So you want to have the same ideology and the same philosophy in the 2019 as you had in 1980 or 1990. It's totally, totally different now. These guys, no matter how great they are, they're going to take about 5 to 10 games a year off moving forward. So you just got
5 to 10?
5 to 10.
20 to 30.
Well,
the new way.
Well, how about this? Might be 15. I will split the difference with you. Instead of 30, I go 15. But these guys are going to take time off. I remember 2 years ago, I was going to see LeBron play. I thought I was going to see LeBron play. Well, guess what? I get all the way there.
Okay.
See, you got victimized by your guy.
I see him walking. He walking down the sideline in the street clothes. I say, unless he got his uniform up under there, LeBron ain't playing tonight.
Well, you remember just about a handful of years ago, it used to be you hang your hat on playing a full 82 games.
Right.
People would be like, oh, he played a full 82 games, and it was the norm.
Right.
It's like you said, it's something that you'll rarely see from here on out.
Popovich started it.
You know what? He did. I give you that.
They were mad.
He sent Tim Duncan. Think about it, Skip. Remember, he got fined $250,000 for sending Tim Duncan, Manu, and Tony Parker. He didn't like, y'all stay on the sideline, y'all not playing. Y'all go back.
On Southwest Airlines.
Yes.
Send them back.
Southwest? I was like, whoa, Pop. I get you now. You the coach. I ain't flying no Southwest.
Well, they flew Southwest.
How Tim Duncan fly Southwest?
How did he fold up that body in the Southwest seat?
The exit row.
The exit row.
Yeah. Well, you must know. It's hard.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, we need to go private.
Yeah.
Look. This just might come off as grumpy old man talk, but what Kobe said about what a privilege it is to play in that league and how it goes by like that, you can attest.
Very true.
It's over all of a sudden.
It is.
You probably look back and say,
like, man.
God, where did it go?
15 years like that.
15 years you played basketball in the greatest league in the world, and it's over, and you have it all to hark back on, to feel good about, but it ended because it's going to end.
It goes quick.
It's going to go quick for Kyrie Irving. He's going to wake up one day and say, where did it go?
Looking like Uncle Drew.
He's going to look like Uncle Drew. That's
Real-
good. The real Uncle Drew. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, that's what's going to happen. That's just life.
It goes fast.
Okay.
I remember Dennis Smith, Skip, we came in one day, I was running. We were working out. He said, man, you better enjoy this. He
You're
said,
talking about the football Dennis Smith,
the football
as
Dennis.
opposed to the junior.
Yeah. Skip, he was like, he said, you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be in year 10, and the next day, you're going to be home.
Okay.
And that's what happened. I played 14 years, and it was over.
Okay. So, obviously, I'm a big Michael Jordan fan, but do you realize he played 82 games, all 82, 9 times, and he played 80 plus. That means you just missed a game or two, 11 times. He just played basketball. That's just what you do. He was born to play this game. And he's like, I'm just going to play. Was he blessed? Was he lucky that he didn't have, after the one big injury he had?
Broke his foot in the second year.
Yeah, and he missed about the whole year.
He only
right?
played 50.
Yeah.
What did he play, like 15 games?
Not much.
Because I know he played 15 and when he
But
came back.
after that-
Remember, he took them 2 years off. Now, we ain't going to talk about that, man. You know what I'm saying? So how many games is that
He
in 2
didn't
years?
take them off. He was forced to.
Now, I don't want to. How many games is that? So let's see. 82, and plus he didn't play 67.
Okay,
so
but
82
when
and
he was
67.
eligible to play, he played all the way home. And he played all the way home at age 39 in Washington. He played all 82 that last year.
He was hoping that somebody to come see him play.
Okay.
You just see the way he was looking. Kobe dropped 55 on it.
Well, he averaged 20 and 6, so that
20, really?
Okay.
LeBron probably averaged 28 and 6.
he might, but he ain't no MJ.
Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that.
Come on.
You see,
seriously?
we got to see. The thing
You
is,
gotta
because
stop.
MJ
You gotta
played 82
stop.
games, everybody else needs to play 82 games.
It's always going to be the comparison with those three. If Kobe did it, LeBron should do it. If Mike did it, Kobe should do it.
Kobe did it
vice
4
versa,
times.
right?
He played 80 plus 6
But you know, the pace of the game has changed. You know, we're up and down like
I
this a
got
lot
it.
more. But
That's
I just
fair.
think too, even in practice, I mean, we were talking about this in my group chat yesterday with UCLA. It's just, you know, trainers almost dictate work management. I mean, they have us hooked up to everything in practice.
Yes.
So they can tell our load in practice and try to prevent upcoming injuries. Even though, you know, sprained ankle, something like that is unpredictable. But they hook us up to these monitors and how our body's wired that they can tell, like, okay, you know, you're approaching a fatigue point where, you know, you need to probably sit out of practice, sit out of game. So it's there's so much money around all these players now and around the game so much that, you know, they're really using the analytics and everything they possibly can to try to preserve life, which is good. You know what I mean? For so often guys are, you know, running ragged. You know, unfortunately, Kobe was ran ragged, you know, and tore his Achilles towards the end of his career, unfortunately.
Labrum.
You know, so
Everything.
it's
It's
different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, we before me, my time, we didn't miss games. For, like I said, load management is a new word.
And what they tell you, when you getting tired, come on, son, you got to push through that. Everybody getting tired. Push through the fatigue. And now they say the moment you start getting to that little red line, okay, so shut it down, son.
So was that all prehistoric thinking, antiquated thinking, Cro-Magnon thinking? Yeah, I guess so. Is this enlightened thinking?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, this brings me to that guy number 2 up in Toronto.
No, Kawhi.
He is shattering the mold now
He is.
because he's just saying, I'm going to play when I feel like playing. He is getting away with it because he's that good. You know,
Yes,
he's that good.
He want to make sure he's healthy.
Yeah.
He got that big payday. He's not gonna pull an Isaiah because you know they told Isaiah it was just a little hip bruise. And now Isaiah ain't gonna ever see 100 million.
Don't compare Isaiah to number 2.
Yeah, well, see, they told Isaiah one thing, and Isaiah had something different. Kawhi said, y'all might be telling me something, I got something different. But don't worry about this here. I went and got my own doctor.
Number 2 had a thigh bruise, and he's still plagued by it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You had a thigh bruise like every Sunday.
But
you
that's
had a thigh
different.
bruise.
That was different.
But now he's got a thigh bruise, but he, you know, if he doesn't feel like it, he always takes the back-to-back
I
off.
promise you, if I had that guaranteed money like they got, I'd have took me a game
Well,
too.
and
But I ain't got it.
Again, he is getting away with it. Nobody's saying no to him, in part because they want him to stay in Toronto, right? So whatever you want,
Do what you want.
He has
do
the
it.
control
Okay,
in that
you
sense.
got you got all the
But
leverage.
you know what? I noticed, don't nobody say anything about baseball players, and they take all these games off, and they get that Mike Trout money. Mike Trout don't play 162
no,
games.
they don't. Mike has it.
Yeah, but don't worry, Mookie Betts coming.
Okay.
But you see Machado got, I mean, they get
Oh, I know.
But these guys don't play 162.
No, not
It used to be a
close.
thing to play 162.
Right.
Okay. Well, Cal Ripken just played for years.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? He just,
But ain't nobody being Cal.
Okay.
Nobody's ever breaking that record.
okay. Well, now pitchers pitch every maybe fifth day, but maybe not.
They used to pitch every 3-4 days.
I know.
It's just a new time. Like I said, I think the game overall has evolved, but everything having to do with the game has evolved as well. And like I said, it's about preservation now, which, as an athlete, someone who's a current athlete making as much money, you have to kind of understand where they're going, even though we may not like it.
So the game evolved. That means the thinking needs to evolve along with it. Curmudgeon, which is you.
Someday, number 2 will wake up 20 years from now and say, I should have played.
And you know what he gonna wake up on? A big old pile, about $200 million in cash. He gonna wake up on that like, woo!
Sleeping on it?
Yeah.
On it?
Just like, whoo, doing snow angels.
Okay.
Snow Angels?
Yeah.
Up in Toronto, I don't know if I'm still.
But he gonna be healthy. See,
Will he be happy?
Kobe could have. Just think about it. Kobe could have got another. Look at Dirk. Look at Dirk. Dirk tried to play about 25 years out there hopping on one leg.
Kobe wouldn't have went out like that, though.
No,
Kobe
he would
wouldn't have
not.
sat on the bench in a uniform and been happy with it at all.
No,
Not even close.
but he could have. Them last 3 years, Kobe was a shell, man.
He
The
still-
body.
But he still went out with 60. Say what you want. He went out with 60.
Man, the man
He
shot
went
50 times. Let me ask you a question. If you shot 50 times in a game, how many points could you
out-
get?
I don't think my arms would be able to lift, but still went out with 60.
If James Harden shot the ball 50 times, how many points you think
He
he get?
does shoot the ball 50
No, he
times.
shoot 38.
Oh, okay, see.
A little different.
But it was a special moment. I watched it. I wanted to get it. Kobe was my guy.
Right.
That was a special moment.
Or was your guy?
Yeah, Kobe was my guy.
Until,
he's
until
about to-
23.
No,
How many guys do you have over there?
I have with that. Let's see. I really, in all honesty, in the last 20 years, I really just had 2 guys, Kobe and Bron.
I thought you said Larry Bird was your guy.
But that was Larry Bird been retired. Yeah, Larry was my favorite.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Especially because he used to do, you know what he used to do? Bust you know who up, man. Man, that was before your time. But he used to put that thing on in him. Wop, wop, wop.
He did WAP.
Thank you for clarifying,
Sweet.
Shannon. Thank you. Okay, Pat, thank you for being
Get out
here.
of here.
Good to have you with us. Okay.
Be here.
Does Tom Izzo need to apologize for his actions yesterday? We're going to go back to that next.